Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Yes, this is another recipe video, and in this video I am going to be making a quick breakfast. It didn't take more than I'll say 15 minutes. It's very early in the morning. I need to get this going before I start work, so this is just a quick one. So right now I am going to be slicing the plantains. It's going to be fried plantain and millet pap or millet pudding, and basically it's just millet. I have it in two forms. The powdered form you can see in the container, brown powder, is just millet, and I also have in the fresh form. You see it shortly. It's in that bowl with a little bit of water. The fresh form is actually a mixture of corn, white corn, and millet. So I actually just ordered the only millet fresh form, and that it's coming, and it's really brown, very nutritious. So for now I'm just going to be using this mix, and also I'll add a little bit of the powdered form. So hope that explains it. So right now I'm just going to dissolve some in water, and I'll add a little bit of the powdered millet. The powdered millet is also fermented, so I'll add a little bit of that to give it the brown color. And trust me guys, this is very nutritious. It's more nutritious than having just the plain corn ogi. So the pudding made from from corn rather. So this is very nutritious. How many times have I said nutritious? Can you count for me? Anyway, okay, so it takes technique to make it. You know, if you're used to making it over and over, you will get the right amount and the temperature and so on, so you don't have lumps. So I am going to be dissolving it in room temperature water, and then I have hot boiling water on standby that I'm going to add to it. You can either cook this on the stove top or choose to do it the way I'm doing it right now. After dissolving it, adding hot water, I'm going to put it in the microwave just to make sure it's cooked through. So I am dissolving it here to get rid of any lumps, or just to make sure it's just nice and creamy. And my hot water is boiling on the side. Let's give that a good stir. This meal can be taken either as breakfast or lunch if you prefer. I rather have it as breakfast or dinner because of the hot pudding or pap. It's hot, so ideally in the morning, especially during the summertime, the morning is nice and cool, but the afternoon period is very hot, and then it gets a little bit cooler in the evening. So I like to have it during the cool temperatures. So since the pudding is hot, obviously, so I think we're ready to add the hot water. Let me give that a good stir. In the meantime, while the water is getting ready, I am frying the plantains. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, but I like to slice my plantains in this form or shape. Okay, so while that is going, let's get back to our pudding or ogi, or you can call it pap. So we're adding the hot boiling water. We're just going to add it gently till the ogi just gradually thickens up. Not adding too much. See, I'm beginning to see it thicken up, so I'm going to stop shortly and then start stirring. So just stirring gradually. It has thickened up. In the meantime, checking on my plantains. I need to pop them out real quick so they don't burn. but I like it dark brown like this, or golden brown if you will. It is ready. So we're just going to take it out at this point. How do you like your plantains? Do you like it fried, boiled, roasted? With this ogi or pap, fried, I think it's ideal. I like it fried because it goes well with ogi. So let me just turn off the fire, and I am just going to take it out and get back to the ogi. With the ogi, it was thick as you saw, so I'm just going to add a little bit of hot water, stir in, and pop it in the microwave for another 30 seconds, for just 30 seconds rather, and then it will be ready to go. Okay, I've added a little bit of hot water. I had to add that real quickly. Give it a good stir, and this is where I'll just put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. You can have it this way, but I just want to make sure it's cooked through. In the meantime, I'll add sugar. You can also alternatively use honey, but I've noticed when you add honey to ogi, it makes it well, at least the honey I use here, it makes it a little bit of watery, or it makes it a little bit runny, if you so to speak. It becomes runny. So maybe if your ogi is really thick, then you can use honey, but in this case my ogi is just right the way I like it. If I add honey, it's going to be really runny, so that's why I'm using sugar here. So let's serve. As I'm dishing out, the ogi is in the microwave for 30 seconds just to heat it up. Make sure it's very hot and cooked through. Don't need to overcook it. This is millet. It's very nutritious. I don't want to kill off all the nutrients, but yet I want to make sure it's thoroughly cooked. Okay, so I have a little bit of stew on the side to go with the plantains, just like a dipping sauce, so to speak. Oh, this meal is just, it gives me that nostalgic memories, very, very good memories of childhood. So now I'm going to get the ogi and pour it directly. Now at this point, I can choose to add milk if I want to, but I don't want to add milk to this millet ogi. I like the millet nutty taste. Milk sort of waters that down, that taste if you will. So here I am just showing you that you can also add milk if you want to, but I love this millet as is. You know, I want that flavor. It's very tasty. So here it is, and I'm just going to have this right now. All right, let's have a taste. So I'm going to just have my meal and go about my day shortly. If you're watching me for the first time, thanks for joining. Do consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you have comments or questions, you can put it in the comment section below. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back to watch more of my videos. I do not take it for granted. All right, I'll see you in my next one pretty soon. There's another recipe coming up shortly. I am going to post it pretty soon. Okay, see you in my next one. Bye.